man. Look, I'm back to doing my reaction video. I'm back to getting back to what got me here. I'm thankful for where I'm at so far as, you know, the videos, the content, and everything. And I started looking at my videos as of like the past few weeks. I'm like, damn, bro, I just been playing the game. I ain't really been doing no live reactions. You know, that's really, you know, what my page really was. You know, that was the foundation of my page. So back to the live reactions, man. We got a good one in store tonight, man. We got the Labubu'S are What's Wrong with Society. Fucking stuffed animals, whatever the fuck you want to call them, these overpriced ass fucking demonic ass toys. This shit crazy. This shit crazy. I remember when these things first dropped, I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, toy from hell. I was, who's buying this? And I kept seeing them everywhere. Everybody was talking about Labubu. I heard about it before I saw about them. But I didn't know how crazy it was, really, after I seen them, bitch. I was like, these hoes ugly as fuck. I don't think they're going to be around that long. And we just going to get caught up on how out of control this shit has really gotten. So strap in, buckle up, sit back, relax, because all you're going to get here is live reactions from facts. You feel me? So let's go ahead and get into it. If you like the video, if you like the content, please go ahead, hit that follow button. If you're watching me on Twitch at Rdubdagoat, go ahead and follow me on YouTube. If you are watching this from YouTube, follow me at Rdubdagoat. And as always, it's been a pleasure. Let's do it.
Whenever it feels like we are making progress towards a society that refuses to fall victim to mindless consumption, or we are having honest conversations about how young people can't afford houses or have families, something like Labubu comes around and destroys all faith in humanity. Now, there's nothing wrong with having a collection: music, trading cards, comic books, coins, seashells, whatever brings you joy, especially if you are a child. But something about Labubu feels off. It feels less like a genuine collection.
That's what I'm saying, bro. These motherfuckers, like, look at this shit. These things is so, like, it just looks so demonic. This look like some shit I would not have that if you, hang on, let me get it together. If I was to come to, say I was to come to your house, I'm staying tonight. I'm finna kick it at the crib or whatever. Homie's just hanging out. I'm finna pass out on the couch. I'm finna lay down. If I see one of these motherfuckers sitting somewhere in the house, I will not be there. I will be gone.
Yes, boy, have you lost your mind? Because I'll help you find it.
Getting the fuck on. I swear to God. Thank God I ain't ran into nobody or been in nobody's house. These I'm so happy I ain't ran into these. Because the bigger ones look even worse. So you can see the attention to detail as like demonic these motherfuckers look. These look like some shit that would probably come to life and eat you. Like, or try to take your soul or some shit. You feel me? Like, these, I would not get this for my nieces and nephews. I would not get this for any child. If this wasn't a child's house, I would bless that house with holy water.
Yes, boy, have you lost your mind? Because I'll help you find it.
You're gonna learn today.
I'm just saying. These motherfuckers. These hoes is terrified.
And more of a hollow trophy that people convince themselves they need because someone with millions of followers attached it to their purse. It's the illusion of status packaged into an evil-looking doll that proves how easily we're manipulated by major corporations. But the crazy part is, this is not the first time something like this has happened, and we're not even embarrassed to admit that we keep falling for it. And as if the amount of money that people are spending on these things isn't shocking enough, there is real crime and violence breaking out because of these dolls. And once you Before Labubu'S became the world's latest big-time collectible, they were just silly sketches made by Kasing Lung. The Hong Kong-born artist spent a lot of his childhood in the Netherlands, becoming infatuated with Nordic fairy tales, especially the elves that were separated as beings of the dark and of the light. In 2015, Lung decided to make his drawings into a short story for children that he called the Monsters Trilogy, telling a simple story about how a child meets a playful tribe of fictional female elves called the Labubu. That's why I wanted to create something that I've always always known existed in my heart, he said in an interview. It's so amazing that so many people love it. Shortly after, he released a handful of toys as an artistic trial run, and his fans absolutely loved it. Many people are surprised to find out that the Labubu characters are supposed to be kind-hearted creatures that are eager to help, only for everything to erupt into chaos following their various funny antics.
From a pure positive standpoint, for it to come out looking so fucking demonic, like, you would think the backstory behind these toys would be so different than what he just said. Like, these hoes is terrified. What in the literal satanic fuck is going on here?
According to Lung, there are over 100 different characters, each with different backstories and relationships, picking on or bullying each other in innocent ways.
即係Labubu其實有好多咁，有百幾隻嘅又係。其實因為我希望有一個角色。其實佢成日俾Labubu欺負嘅。
But not everyone interprets Labubu seeming kind-hearted or acting like friendly bullies. For a lot of people, the teeth and sinister smiles really freak them out. I personally find them creepy and have no desire to have any of them for myself, family, or in my home.
I personally find them creepy and have no desire to have any of them for myself, family, or in my home. Oh my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. No lies. I see no lies. I see exactly. I second that sentiment right fucking there. I would never. What? Like I said, man, if I was to come over somebody's house, and one of them, and I seen one of them motherfuckers right there sitting on the motherfucking table, on the counter, the dresser, I don't care if it's in my eyesight. It's on sight. Bitch, I'm gone.
You gonna learn today.
I'm going back to my home. You keep that shit with you. And the hellhole it came from. The fuck?
Boy, have you lost your mind? Cause I'll help you find it.
Well, they trying to make this motherfucker look cute. Them teeth, the teeth and the eyes just do it for me. The shit just look like it would try to take your soul, like on some Chucky shit. You feel me? Like this shit gonna come to life. And like real deal turn into a motherfucking gremlin. He try to take your soul.
Or acting like friendly bullies. For a lot of people, the teeth and sinister smiles really freak them out. I personally find them creepy and have no desire to have any of them for myself, family, or in my home. I don't understand why everyone else thinks it's cute when it's obviously creepy. However, Labubu did create a cult following, which caught the attention of a Beijing-based company called PopMart, a company known for blind box packaging. PopMart and Labubu developed a licensing deal in 2019, and it changed the company forever. Shortly after their partnership was established, 55,000 boxes of the Labubu miniseries were sold out in 9 seconds on PopMart's online shop, and that was over 6 years ago. So the hype surrounding these toys is not new, it's just new to America. And while the company does have some offering, these toys is 9,000 boxes of the Labubu, a company known for blind box packaging. PopMart and Labubu developed a licensing deal in 2019, and it changed the company forever. Shortly after their partnership was established, 55,000 boxes of the Labubu miniseries were sold out in 9 seconds on PopMart's online shop.
Boy, have you lost your mind? Cause I'll help you find it.
What in the literal fuck? 9 seconds? Bitch, not 9 minutes. Not 9 hours. 9 seconds. That's fucking insane. That is on another level of like craze. Like the obsession for these. The FOMO is so fucking real. If FOMO was a toy, it would be fucking Labubu.
Boy, have you lost your mind? Cause I'll help you find it.
You gonna learn today.
9 seconds, bro.
and that was over 6 years ago. So the hype surrounding these toys is not new, it's just new to America. And while the company does have some offerings where you can actually choose which one you're going to purchase,
now I fuck with them still, but look at the fucking price, bitch. Bitch, do that say $143? I'm flabbergasted. I'm perplexed. I'm discombobulated right now at what the fuck I'm seeing. Cause that's not the highest price. Bitch, $165 is you smoking dick.
Yes. You're gonna learn today. Because I'll help you find it.
$165. Bitch, you smoking dick. Boy, and people buying these. That's fucking diabolical.
it primarily sells blind box figurines now, making up more than 70% of their business. Blind boxes have been around for over 40 years in East Asia. It's just that recently they've become America's largest obsession when it comes to collectible toys. The concept is incredibly simple for businesses to get the consumer excited. On the external packaging, the customer can see a few different Labubu's they might get. Maybe you will get the pink one, maybe you will get the green one. It even tells you the odds of getting them, 1 in 6. But the key is putting the secret one there. It is grayed out, so it is a total mystery. The secret one has a 1 in 72 chance of being in your year on collectibles, and that more and more adults who aren't collectors are now considering joining in on these trends, as 90% of collectors have reported that they participate in activities revolving around these collections. People have unpacking events, forums where they share their collections, and sometimes base their entire personality around something like Labubu because it's a way to connect with the outside world. PopMart even opened their first theme park called Popland, where people can come and celebrate their obsession with these blind box products together. One of the descriptions for the park reads, "There are a few spots to play in the same way as a typical theme park, including an adventure playground filled with climbing walls, nets, mazes, and trampolines. Guests can also feel what it's really like to live in the universe through the augmented reality immersions, and naturally,
You'll never catch me at one of them motherfuckers there.
Yes, boy, have you lost your mind? Because I'll help you find it."
The craze about these, I think a lot of that stems from social media. Cause had when Pokemon first started, had we had social media during that time, I think it would be just as bad as this. Cause to get to a point where you turn a fucking toy into an entire theme park. I don't know what the fuck to say, bro. That's a hell of a boss move. I don't know what the fuck to say. It's just such a demonic ass toy though. It's like, damn. Like seeing that shit would have scared the fuck out of me. Had I seen that going to like a state fair, I seen that fucking big ass that big ass devil looking ass, gremlin looking ass head sitting right there at the forefront, bitch. I'm gone. What? I wouldn't even go in there. I feel like I would need to go to church the next day. I don't care if they open. I just need to be in the presence, in the strongest presence of the Lord after going there.
Yes, boy, have you lost your mind? Because I'll help you find it.
Naturally, there are also plenty of places to stop to snap photos and videos for social media, which helped make the Labubu's the stars they are today. When trying to get to the bottom of what they call the economics of Labubu, the Wall Street Journal teamed up with psychologist David Bosch to describe the impact blind boxes and Labubu have on consumers. To them, a lot of this has to do with the labels showing a secret prize and the human compulsion to complete a set.
One of the things that the brand can do to keep engagement, to encourage consumers to get a little more excitement out of it, is to label the box.
That specific range also creates a set.
It's well-known, well-supported phenomenon that most people, under certain conditions, have a very strong tendency to want to complete a set.
The concept of the blind box has become so popular that thousands of YouTubers have used it as a perceptually fun way to entertain themselves and fans at the same time. A good example would be how Rhett and Link looked for extremely rare toys in a segment of their show, Good Mythical Morning.
Hold on. That was not it. This one's special.
Hold on.
Something.
Hold on. I got the 1 in 100.
You got the Robbie! You got the Robbie!
I can't believe. And Robbie came with a drum. What in the world? This is the most fun I've had in years.
You can see that these blind box collectibles have an interesting impact on people. Even if they don't know what the toys are, why they're interesting, special, or even if they don't like the way that they look, once people realize they are rare, they start to attach value that isn't actually there. Popmart and Labubu's
FOMO. Fucking FOMO. Fear of missing out. The fact that they attach rarity to these toys is what makes these bitches so like addicting to collect. It's just like again I just bring back Pokemon, bro. Pokemon was the same way. Yu-Gi-Oh cards kind of had it for a little minute, but Pokemon was Pokemon. You feel me? I had Pokemon cards before I had Yu-Gi-Oh cards. You know, Yu-Gi-Oh was Yu-Gi-Oh. You feel me? But Pokemon is what Mario is to Nintendo. You feel me? Let's keep it like that. But yeah, man. Shit. The craze for them was just the same, bro. Shit, I remember, me personally, I remember when I had Pokemon cards. Like, and I remember behind them, they used to call them like parents that didn't want their kids having them. They felt the same way that we feel now, that older adults feel about Labubu's. Like certain adults feel like it felt just didn't feel right. So they changed the name. It was like, oh, you know that means Pokemonsters. It's not Pokemon. In Japanese, that means Pokemonsters. I don't care. You trying to make it not cool no more. It don't mean nothing to me. I know I got this motherfucking holographic Charizard, bitch, and I'm balling.
You gonna learn today?
Yeah, playing. I'm just playing. But nah, for real. I mean, I had a point, man, story time, just for a side note. There was a point where I was so crazy about Pokemon, I was very disobedient with my mom, and I was a good kid all the way around. But when it came to Pokemon, man, I was not the best kid. Like, you couldn't tell me I can't take my cards somewhere. My mama couldn't even tell me, and I'm scared as fuck of my mama. But for some reason about Pokemon, I just blacked the fuck out, and I think that's what these kids and some of these adults is doing now with these damn Labubu's. You feel me? So needless to say, anyways, I was in Boys and Girls Club. They had this like little airplane camp. I remember they had an airplane camp where you went out. I think I'm trying to remember Wakuchi or some shit. But basically they taught you about airplanes. Then at the end of the 2-week period, it was like a summer camp event. At the end of that 2-week period, you got to fly a plane. So you and two of your buddies from the class got to go and fly the plane with a real pilot. So like he gave you the wheel, like we literally could like steer that motherfucker, like you feel me, like we was doing the spins and all. I hated doing the fucking spins. I was about to throw the fuck up. I already was uncomfortable being that motherfucking high in that small of aircraft. I'm used to being around other people just in case. You feel me? Like I grab on someone. It was just me and two other dudes, two other kids, and this one fucking pilot. So, anyways, so going there, we wasn't allowed to take certain things. You feel me? Anything was like a distraction, but all the kids didn't give a fuck about that. We kids. So we get everybody got Pokemon cards. We find out everybody a Pokemon fan. You feel me? Everybody's Pokemon the fuck out. They got rare cards and everything. I'm like, man, I ain't gonna never see these kids again. I got to get me some of these cards. So I bring my cards. This, that, the third happens. It gets back to my mama that, you know, people ain't supposed to be having the cards here. They got cards here. Robert keeps bringing his cards. Whoop de whoop. It's creating a distraction. He ain't paying attention in the airplane class. My mama tells me I can't bring them. Do you think I gave a fuck? I did not care. I did not care what the fuck she said. She took them. She put them up. I found them. Took them hoes with me. Got caught. This way it fucked me up right here, bro. I still think about it to this day. Only because of the rarity of the cards that I had and how much they are worth now. My nigga, I got back. We got back. I think it was like the last day of that airplane camp. And when we pulled up, I got off the bus. And when I got off the bus, my mama was there waiting for me. I got off the bus, bro. As soon as I got off the bus, I came on mama. She said, "Give them to me." I'm like, "What you talking about?" I'm like, what you talking about? "Give me them motherfucking Pokemonster ass cards." First of all, you're not finna disrespect my cards. That's not what I said. But it's what I said in my head. You thought I said that shit to my mama?
Boy, have you lost your mind? Cause I'll help you find it.
Look, I blacked out, but bitch, I ain't black all the way out. It was a little dim light right there. That little speck right there. You feel me? Boy, I ain't say that. I ended up giving her the cards, and I'm getting a little choked up right now. Think about it. My nigga, she opened that binder with them cards. And she took them hoes out. And she ripped up all my Pokemon cards. Right there. In front of everybody. My nigga, I was never the same. Part of me really died that day. I feel that in my soul. A part of me died that day, bro. Oh, shit. But yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's crazy. Shit crazy, bro. Fuck, why she did that, bro? God damn. I still feel that shit, bro. Why I'm dwelling in this shit right now, bro? Ain't nothing but the goddamn devil. Fuck.
You gonna learn today.
Get back into this damn video, man. All I'm saying is it was crazy. That's what I'm saying. So I understand the sentiment with this, but this shit is demonic, bro. This is demonic.
business model mostly relies on this. Nothing creates hype more than the illusion of scarcity, the old classic, low supply, high demand. However, what really started this Labubu craze was another classic modern-day marketing effort, paying a celebrity to endorse the product. Because just a few months ago, one of the world's most famous K-pop stars, simply known as Lisa, sent the world into a frenzy after she confessed her love for Labubu. Lisa is a Thai singer, rapper, dancer, and actress who became the most followed K-pop idol on Instagram, but she's been seriously climbing the industry ladder since 2016 after joining the girl group Blackpink. By now, K-pop isn't just a genre, it's a full-blown global movement. Streaming has skyrocketed, with Spotify reporting a staggering 362% increase in K-pop streams worldwide over the past 5 years. The top 100 K-pop artists globally amassed a jaw-dropping 90 billion on-demand streams, with a 42% growth year over year.
K-pop!
They've also developed some of the most die-hard cult-like fans on the internet. Fans will create entire Twitter accounts dedicated to a single idol, posting hundreds of updates a day like unpaid publicists. They'll organize mass streaming parties where thousands of people loop the same song 24/7 just to inflate the chart numbers. Some even
I never understood K-pop. That must be some like new age type shit. Hey, Yana. That must be like some new age type shit, right? Like, I think I've heard K-pop a couple times, bro. That just, I ain't never seen no adults vibe to it, unless they like in college or something like them, like the youngins. They that's probably the more they vibe. But I ain't seen too many that I know personally, or like the type of people I keep myself around that's ever even bring up. Damn, turn on that K-pop, that one K-pop song. Like, can y'all name some popular K-pop songs, chat? I'm just saying. I ain't never heard somebody say that. Oh, you heard that new K-pop song from so and so? Hell no. The fuck? The fuck?
You gonna learn today.
and spend hours translating interviews, subtitling videos, and archiving every second of a singer's life. To outsiders, it looks obsessive. It looks like the musician is at the center of a fan's entire identity, and sometimes they will attack anyone who criticizes them. But to the fans, it's just loyalty. And Lisa is arguably the most famous of them all. Lisa's been in ads for PlayStation 5, Louis Vuitton, partnered with Bose, and has been a global ambassador for Celine and MAC Cosmetics. So whenever she was asked to share her secret obsession with Vanity Fair's YouTube channel, anything she chose to promote was going to turn into pure gold. And in November of 2024, her obsession of choice was Pop Mart collectibles.
Hi, this is Lisa, and this is my secret obsession. Whoa! This is Pop Mart. It's a blind box, so you don't know what's inside. Can I open it? Oh my god. How do you get this? This is really rare and hard to find. Every collection, they have like the rare one. It's really hard to get. We call them secret. So I always wish that I got secret.
One by one, Lisa unwrapped her blind boxes, getting more and more excited with every new figurine. But what got everyone's attention were the large Labubu she held in each arm. She described the impact Pop Mart had on her friend and how she couldn't stop herself from buying to unlock new characters.
We call her Labubu. Okay? Oh my god, this is so heavy. One has a tail, one doesn't. So this, Simomo, and this is Labubu. Yes. I just got into Pop Mart like early this year, and I learned about this from one of my close friends in Thailand. And when I went to Thailand, she was like, "Oh, let's go to Pop Mart." And I was like, "What is Pop Mart?" Like, what? And she's like, "Oh, it's like, you know, it's just sell toys and stuff. Like, we should go and check." And then I went with them. And I was like, to be honest, I was not into it at all. I was like, no, I'm not gonna spend my money on this. And then they came out and they were like, oh my God, like the one that I want, like it's sold out. It's so hard to get. And I was like, is that hard to get? And then they, showed me a bunch of stuff, and as soon as I got them, I go crazy. It's like I spent all of my money.
What's really sad is that people couldn't tell that this entire video is just one large paid advertisement, but it worked. After the seal of approval from Lisa, Pop Mart's share price has grown by almost 600% in just 1 year. Somehow, this creepy looking figurine with confusing appeal has managed to enter the hearts and minds of some of the richest celebrities all around the world. Korean artist V was seen walking around with Labubu in Seoul. Rapper Central C and Dua Lipa have been seen with theirs attached to bags. Kim Kardashian posted an entire collection of them on Instagram, and Madonna received a Labubu birthday cake that is quite frankly one of the most terrifying looking things.
Boy, have you lost your mind? Cause I'll help you find it.
Yo, my nigga, why the fuck this little boo-boo got titties? Why the fuck does this little boo-boo got titties? Why does this little boo-boo got boo-boobs? Huh? Why? Why in the fuck does this little boo-boo got titties? Why? So basically, these motherfuckers is like, so basically, Labubu's, it's kind of like mixed with like a fashion fad and a lottery ticket. You feel me? Like, because it's like a game of chance with these little Pop Marts, basically, that you gonna get the one that you looking for. You feel me? Just like the same with like buying a lottery ticket. You know, it's a chance you gonna hit for something. If not anything. You buying one of them little $2, $5 lottery tickets, you gonna hit for something. It's a chance. You feel me? And it's like a 1 in a billion chance that you gonna hit for the jackpot. You know, case in point, the secret toy or whatever. But bitch, why the fuck this little boo-boo got titties, bro? Why the fuck does it got titties?
On the planet, and if celebrities aren't the ones purchasing Labubu's for themselves, they're receiving them as gifts from friends or family members. Like how football legend David Beckham posted an image of an apparently rare find that he received from his daughter. These celebrity advertisements have been one of the key driving forces for Labubu's current obsession, and I feel like we must address the elephant in the room about how this thing looks incredibly evil. The sharp teeth, the unsettling grin, the slightly furrowing eyebrows. You can't help but notice this toy has a slightly demonic.
Hello? Hello?
You're gonna learn today.
Hello? Did I not say it? Did I not say that this shit is fucking demonic? Did I not say it? Did I not? This shit is demonic. It's demonic as fuck. I told y'all, this toy was made by Satan himself. That Asian dude was like a prop, but the idea came from Satan. I mean, come on, bro. It don't get no more scarier than this, bro. As far as a toy, except for that one ugly ass, weird ass scary toy, that scary ass cartoon that was on YouTube. But this, bro, come on, man. It don't get no. These motherfuckers hit the nail on the fucking head. Look at this. Look at this. This is gonna be the thumbnail. Like,
No wonder why these Hollywood elites love this toy. It represents them perfectly. Celebrities have always mastered the art of appearing glamorous enough to worship, but approachable enough to trust. They present themselves as icons of beauty and innocence, while behind the scenes they're laughing, squeezing every last dollar from the people who idolize them. Labubu is just the perfect prop for that illusion. A sinister little mascot hiding in plain sight, smiling as it drains your bank account. Across all
Every month, this Airbnb pays me in semi-passive income. Now here's the thing, I don't own it and I don't.
All different social media platforms, everyone and their mother slightly furrowing eyebrows. You can't help but notice this toy has a slightly demonic feel. No wonder why these Hollywood elites love this toy. It represents them perfectly. Celebrities have always mastered the art of appearing glamorous enough to worship, but approachable enough to trust. They present themselves as icons of beauty and innocence, while behind the scenes they're laughing, squeezing every last dollar from the people who idolize them. Labubu is just the perfect prop for that illusion. A sinister little mascot hiding in plain sight, smiling as it drains your bank account. Across all different social media platforms, everyone and their mother has an unboxing video for Pop Mart's new favorite product, picking them up from one of the company's 500 plus stores or 2,000 plus vending machines around the world, eager to record themselves unboxing one for the first or 300th time.
Right. Here we go. Y'all ready for this? No.
It's him! He's gorgeous!
Whoop-de-doo.
Bitch, if that's gorgeous, I'm one ugly ass motherfucker. You hear me?
Yes, boy, have you lost your mind? Cause I'll help you find it.
All that was a lie.
Oh my god! Can you believe?
The doll seemingly is no longer about whether you actually like the thing, it's about proving you belong to the exclusive club of people who have one. The doll itself is meaningless, but the association is priceless. People have convinced themselves that having one signals wealth and exclusivity, even if all they did was pay retail price for a hunk of vinyl.
I am the owner of the famous 24 karat gold Labubu.
And of course, now many buyers are trying to justify their purchase by saying it'll be worth more someday. But if history has taught us anything, it's that collectibles rarely pay off like people think they will. If you look back at your childhood, odds are you collected a little something. Maybe you did it because you loved it, or maybe you did it because everyone else was doing it. But ultimately, it didn't matter because it was just part of growing up. For me, it was Pokemon cards, WWE wrestlers, and Hot Wheels. For others, it could have been lunchboxes, Barbies, Beyblades, rocks, or literally anything else. But now, collectors have become sellers. Collections are no longer to express their admiration for a passion or interest, but to auction them off for hundreds, thousands, or maybe even millions of dollars. They see collections as an investment, a way to get rich quickly. In fact, 40% of so-called collectors have openly expressed how they intend to sell their collections as they increase in value. And of course, there are tons of collections out there that have increased in value over time, but Labubu's are pretty new, and they're starting to seem like more of a flash-in-the-pan trend that is reminiscent of Beanie Babies. In the late 1990s, Beanie Babies weren't just
Damn, I forgot about Beanie Babies. These motherfuckers here, these was the little boo-boos before little boo-boos, baby. Before little boo-boos could boo-boo. Before little boo-boo was boo-boo. Before little met boo-boo and made little boo-boo. You feel me? Like, these was little boo-boos. Like, I'm just saying. That's it. I'm sorry. I got a little hood with it. I'm just saying. I forgot about Beanie Babies, dog. Damn.
plush toys, they were marketed as miniature fortunes in the making. Thai Inc.'s strategy of artificially restricting supply by limiting retail orders and frequently retiring certain models created a frenzy where $5 stuffed animals were believed to become the next gold rush. At the peak of the mania, Beanie Babies accounted for roughly 10% of eBay's sales. We even saw full-grown adults separating Beanie Babies during a divorce. But all those people who hoarded these rare toys were disappointed to find out that they
That right there is quite fucking embarrassing. Because in a divorce, Beanie Babies was that important to the point that in a divorce, bitch, I had to separate the motherfucker. Like, just imagine, y'all had to separate them. Who gets which ones? Like, that's wild.
They weren't worth anything. It doesn't matter that sellers list.
Already using ChatGPT? Well, Grammarly makes the next step effortless. Refining your writing with clarity.
Listed them for thousands of dollars online. Even still to this day, you can find listings for hundreds of thousands of dollars, but things are only worth what someone is actually willing to pay. And the harsh reality was that nobody was buying. Not even the most reckless spenders could be convinced that these toys were rare or valuable. So people ended up selling their Beanie Baby collections for dollars, sometimes even cents at garage sales, which drove the value down even further. What was once perceived as a life-changing investment turned out to be nothing more than overpriced clutter. This is almost a fabric of American culture at this point. You'll see shows like Antiques Roadshow, Pawn Stars, or American Pickers, where people drag out dusty items from their attic and pray they've been sitting on a fortune without even knowing it. The fantasy is irresistible. The idea that some random object you already own could secretly be worth thousands. It's the modern day lottery ticket, except instead of scratching numbers, you're banking on nostalgia and rarity. But the uncomfortable truth is that most collectibles never hit the jackpot. For every person who sells a first edition comic for 6 figures, there are millions more who are left with boxes of junk that they swore would pay off one day. Even though we're still at the peak of the craze, occasionally you might see videos online where a collector recognizes that they might be spending a little too much money on Labubu's, but then you'll find investment gurus in denial justifying the purchases in the comments. They're actually worth more than $120, so you got lucky. The scary part is, because of the Labubu popularity, we're no longer just talking about overpriced toys, we're talking about an obsession that's bleeding into real life in some very dark ways. Like how parents will give their own children a choice between hundreds of dollars or a Labubu blind box, only for the kid who receives the money to almost break down in tears.
Boy, have you lost your mind, because I'll help you find it.
Hold up. I know I said Pokemon was crazy, you know, but I ain't never got to a point where, bitch, I chose Pokemon cards, Pokemon anything, over hundreds of dollars. Bitch, I could go buy them cards and still have money. Kids don't think shit out logically. The FOMO for these Labubu's is real. Cause what? She looked shocked like, bitch, did you just give me money? But where the fuck is my Labubu? You could go buy one, baby girl. What you looking? God damn. Something wrong with these kids, boy. Cause what the fuck? What the fuck?
Even though they end up buying a giant Labubu with the money they were given. Now, to give the kids the benefit of the doubt, they're kids. They don't know the value of money. Of course, they want a toy. However, there is no excuse for the full-grown men who will buy up as many Labubu products as they can in order to resell them to children and other collectors for a much higher rate. And they have the audacity to claim that they're just passionate collectors.
We get a lot of slack on Instagram, but because of how much stock we have, you took all our stock, we're collected, and we want a box, and you're triple the price, and this and that. But unfortunately, people don't understand how a business model works. You know.
No. People perfectly understand how the business model works. You try and squat on as much inventory as possible so there's scarcity, and then people have FOMO, so they want to make sure they get it, so they'll pay the extra markup that you just drive the price to the roof.
They came and shopped with me 2 weeks ago, bought Labubu's for the kids. Someone stole her Labubu from her bag.
You're kidding.
Yes, at school.
Tough.
And then I speak to my daughter.
Labubu robbery.
My daughter's got 7
capital
on her
punishment
She's
required.
got every generation.
We're stealing off kids.
Bro, it's not normal. Not normal. So yeah, I told her take all the Labubus.
Unfortunately, it is very normal now.
When grown adults are exploiting children for profit, it's only a matter of time before the obsession spills into outright theft and violence. In Southern California, a small group of teenagers were suspected of breaking into a warehouse and stealing some inventory. When the Chino SoCal police received a warrant to raid the house the supposed thieves were staying at, they weren't looking for electronics or jewelry. They were searching for about 14 boxes of Labubu collectibles that the alleged thieves were intending on reselling on the black market. According to the report, the cops recovered $30,000 worth of the furry figurines, which usually retail for about $30 each. In the same story, the LA Times noted that the prices for Labubu due to scarcity are reaching all-time highs. The figurines are usually sold at Pop Mart stores and create a fervor whenever new ones are released.
Bro, so motherfuckers is doing bank heists over these Labubu's? What the fuck is going on with society right now?
Boy, have you lost your mind, cause I'll help you find it.
It's that bad? And y'all gonna do that about some satanic ass toys, bro. Y'all don't understand, bro. If y'all mama ain't never told y'all money is the root of all evil. These toys, like these motherfuckers and that saying go hand in hand, my man. What in the fuck? Y'all robbing children? Y'all pulling fucking bank heists over some toys, bro. Over some toys. I'm telling you right now, bro. I'm saying it right now. Because I know I done seen this. History has a way of repeating itself, bro. History has a way of repeating itself. Just like with them damn Beanie Babies, bro. Just like with them Beanie Babies. These Labubu's ain't gonna be worth shit by the time you ready to sell off your collection. Somebody might hit your ass in the face with a goddamn Bible. You try to put that shit, you try to sell that shit to them. I'm telling you right now. I know I would.
You gonna learn today.
Shit. Baptize your ass. The fuck?
A child-sized Labubu sold at auction for $150,000 according to media reports, and limited edition monsters can retail for $150. But the criminality doesn't stop at theft. There's now a growing scheme where people will make counterfeit Labubu, now named Lafufus, that is becoming such a large problem that people are making instructional videos to help customers inspect Labubus like diamonds at a jewelry store to avoid being scammed.
Hey man, this just a side note. Hey, I know a couple gas stations that that got a big ass collection of Lafufus. Along with some fake ass AirPods, some fake ass Apple Watches. Yes, I literally got a gas station right around the corner, bro. That I go in and literally right there on the shelf is a bunch of little Fufu keychains. And he tried to sell it off to me, but he's like, but this is Labubu. I like, no, that's Lafufu. That's Lafufu. No, it's real. Nigga, that's $20. That's $20. This must be the Labubu from Payless. This shit fake, gang. I feel you. I ain't gonna knock your hustle at all. I'm not one to knock a nigga hustle, but that's la fake. I know a couple gas stations that got some motherfucking Lafufus.
You gonna learn today.
Every Labubu should have exactly 9 teeth. No more, no less. Like this one, you can count. It has 10 teeth. Here are a few other ways we can tell. If you look at the original Labubu's complexion, she has kind of a peachy pink tone to her skin, whereas if you look at the Lafufu, this one in particular has a paler complexion.
Pop Mart told us you can also...
I hear what you're saying. You can say what you can say. Ain't nobody paying attention to details like that. And shit that look alike from far away. You feel me? Like people who be having on knockoff Jordans and shit, nobody don't really know them real Jordans unless you gonna inspect the motherfucker. But if I got a little Fufu on it, you got a little boo-boo on it, from a this, that shit look just the same. Unless I'm going, oh my God, the cheeks aren't rosy enough. She only has 8 teeth. This is a lafufu. Bitch, you ain't finna look at it like that. You gonna see that bitch and keep, oh, that's nice. Where you get that? The gas station. $20. Shit.
You gonna learn today.
What?
Identify a Labubu by their high-quality finishes, such as the stitching and the paint job.
One obvious way you can tell a Lafufu from a Labubu is the spelling on the tags. Labubu will say Pop Mart on the tag, whereas this specific Lafufu says Poor Mapped. I do like it.
Look, man, nobody gives a damn about that. To a mother that got kids that want a Labubu, bitch, they gonna go grab a little fake. Nobody gives a fuck about the attention to detail. Ain't nobody finna look at that. They kids ain't finna look at that. You know, oh my God, my mama got me 5 Labubu's for the price of 1. Yeah. Mama hit big at the gas station. Baby girl, LaFufu, get with it.
When they're very obvious.
Whether Pop Mart will admit it or not, they're definitely enjoying all forms of press, even if it's bad. All publicity is good publicity in the world of politics and sales, because at the end of the day, we only have ourselves to blame. Tim Dillon hilariously summarized the depressing reality of the Labubu obsession in America.
The Labubu is the perfect symbol of the economy that we've created and the cultural value system that we have. It is a Chinese fentanyl-stuffed voodoo doll that is being exported to America. Little things like the Labubu become an important status symbol for people who have given up on owning a home, having a family, having a job, or a meaningful life. The adults, their eyes get big. You've got one of them. I want one of them. What? A family? No, that demon doll. That troll, that critter. 1 minute, we're having honest conversations about how young people can't start a family, buy a 2-bedroom house, or even spend time with those that we care about. And in the next, we have hundreds of thousands of people going into debt to buy a trinket because their favorite celebrity said it was cool. But as
Bitch, $5,000, $4,000, $3,999.99. We've reached a point in society where, like, the dollar, the US dollar has no value, bro. Like, because if you out here telling me you out here spending a car note on a fucking demonic ass toy, then wherever you end up, my nigga, you deserve to be there.
Yes, boy, have you lost your mind? Cause I'll help you find it.
That's all I'm saying, bro. If you have the audacity to buy some shit like this for that type of price, any of the motherfucking price, all the prices insane. Because I bet you that shit only took like 50 cents to make in US currency. I bet you, bro. I bet you 1,000. Them little ass toys only take like 50 cents to make. It's just like the Apple phone, gang. I'm just saying. That's a different story for another day. You feel me?
As I stare more at these evil-looking little things, I can't help but recognize that it's the perfect reflection of a system that thrives on manipulation, that manufactures scarcity, that entices children and adults to pour money into something that has absolutely no value. The doll looks demonic because in a way, it's a symbol of how dark consumer culture has become. And the scariest part isn't the doll itself, it's what it says about us. That our society has to be this desperate, this easily hypnotized for something so empty to become such a massive success.
So I have a hot take. AI is not just a buzzword if you use Monday CRM.
I'm so glad you said
W video, man. Hey, what do y'all think about Labubu'S? Do you have a Labubu? If you do, I will never want to meet you. If I do, I never want to go in your house. I'm just saying. Anyways. And what do y'all think about Labubu'S? Do y'all think that it's something that's gonna last a long time? Like, do y'all think they are valued right? You feel me? Are they valued right? Is this what America has come to? Is this what society has come to? It's like they are just a symbol of what our society is today. Just how Buddy said, man. Anyways, great video, live reaction. I appreciate y'all, man. We back to the live reactions. If you like the content, you do want to see more, please, once again, go ahead, hit that follow button, subscribe, be the first subscriber to my Twitch channel at Rdubdagoat. Also, if you're watching this video playback on YouTube, follow me on YouTube at Rdubdagoat. As always, it has been a pleasure. Stay motivated, stay dedicated, stay true to being a better you than the day before. Because tomorrow is never promised. I'm just being honest. Love y'all. I'm out of here. Peace!